Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Samina Pasha to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Samina Pasha's words. A very intense attack was carried out by Iran on Israel today, targeting multiple cities, especially the city of Haifa, which has suffered significant destruction. An oil refinery there was also targeted. On the other hand, Israel has strongly declared that it will go to any extent in retaliation, and now it seems that other countries may also jump into this war. I'll be giving you all the updates related to this conflict. Along with this, a protest rally took place today in Peshawar, where Amin Gandapur once again gave a speech. I believe this speech was quite dangerous in nature. I'll tell you more about what he said. Imran Khan has tweeted something important. Also, PTI held a press conference where they discussed Imran Khan's solitary confinement. All these stories will be part of today's vlog. I request you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, starting with the Iran updates. Today, Iran continued its missile barrage on various Israeli cities, including the use of hypersonic missiles. The world is stunned, especially those who assumed Iran was too weak militarily. There was great confidence in Israel's Iron Dome defense system, and people believed that Israel would easily chew up Iran like it was nothing. But now, it's becoming clear that Iran is a formidable adversary. The city of Haifa was hit with missiles, and the oil refinery there was reportedly struck. Significant damage has been reported. The videos emerging from the scene look like something out of a video game. Dark skies lit up with missiles, resembling fireworks. The sheer volume and speed of the missiles are extraordinary, almost feeling like divine intervention, as if a little is going a long way. Iran's attacks have caused visible destruction inside Israel. That said, I won't claim this is a complete victory yet. The war is ongoing, and Iran has stated it is ready for a prolonged conflict. Meanwhile, Israel has vowed to retaliate with full force and teach Iran a lesson. Israel is also trying to stir internal unrest in Iran, urging Iranian citizens to rise against their government. But they fail to realize that the Iranian people are standing with their government, especially since the strikes against Israel began. They are chanting slogans in support on the streets. So that's the current situation. It now seems that countries like France, the United Kingdom, and the United States are openly coming out in support of Israel. Reports suggest that the United Kingdom has started mobilizing some of its aircraft, while the United States has already been backing Israel. What's surprising is that despite all the advanced defense systems the United States installed in Israel, Iran's missiles are still hitting their targets, causing damage. This could be seen as a strategic blow to the United States as well. In another interesting and important development, King Salman of Saudi Arabia has made a very significant contact with the President of Iran, reportedly assuring him that all Muslim nations are standing with Iran. Now, although there's no visible logistical or material support yet, this statement is quite powerful, especially since Donald Trump recently toured Arab countries, discussed major investments, and was given a grand welcome, which suggested improving ties and even potential recognition of Israel by some nations. But in this backdrop, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's statement supporting Iran is a major development. It's worth noting that Trump spoke to the Crown Prince just 2 nights ago, yet despite that, bin Salman issued a supportive statement for Iran saying, "We stand behind you. Do not worry or feel weak in this matter." That's a very bold stance. China has also openly declared that Israel's attack on Iran was irresponsible and illegal, thereby putting its weight visibly behind Iran. Now it's becoming increasingly clear who is standing with whom. A sort of geopolitical alignment is emerging. The West seems firmly behind Israel, but Iran is not entirely isolated. It appears to have support from some Muslim countries. If this support holds, Iran might be able to sustain this war longer, especially since it has already surprised the world by inflicting significant damage on Israel. Reports say Israeli civilians are screaming, fleeing in panic, and their infrastructure is visibly being destroyed. To be fair, Iranian cities have also been attacked, including Tehran and a couple of others. But the latest updates suggest that Iran has now started targeting the Israeli city of Eilat as well, and claims to have downed additional Israeli aircraft. So these are the latest updates related to the war. Clearly the whole world is watching closely, and if no ceasefire happens in the next few days, this war may escalate, possibly dragging other nations into it. And that's the current situation. India has openly taken Israel's side in this entire matter, and I think this is something Iran should consider seriously. Despite having generally good relations with India, at this crucial moment, India chose to stand with Israel. This should be something for Iran to think about. Anyway, moving to Pakistani politics, there are a few important points today. First, once again, a rally took place in Peshawar, in Mithira, where Amin Gandapur gave a speech. In that speech, he repeated his earlier statements about carrying weapons, saying, "This time when we come, we will bring arms. We will fire bullets. In fact, we will attack." His tone was extremely aggressive. He even made the rally attendees pledge that they would strike and not retreat. It was a highly emotional and fiery speech. You may remember I mentioned in my last vlog that this rally would feature a very passionate speech. And that's exactly what happened. Now, Amin Gandapur's fiery speeches seem to have two motives at the moment: to rebuild confidence among the workers since he has been under constant criticism. These speeches serve to prove that he is a loyal soldier of Imran Khan, to incorporate a violent tone talking about bringing weapons, but honestly, this will harm the movement more than help it. Let's be clear, this is not Imran Khan's philosophy. He has never promoted violence. Over 27 to 28 years of political struggle, he has always advocated peace. Even when bullets were fired at him, he never talked about violence. So how can one include an element of violence in a movement that has always rejected it? The good thing is that PTI's social media base is aware and mature. Instead of getting carried away emotionally and cheering him on, because, let's face it, people often love this Mola Jat-style politics and applaud aggressive rhetoric. This time they have distanced themselves from it. In fact, they have condemned it and are questioning Gandapur's remarks. Why is he saying these things? What is the reason behind this when this was never Imran Khan's approach? So you can see that they are not blindly supporting him. They understand that when violence enters a movement, it loses moral weight. The state then has a stronger narrative and a legal basis to crack down, which it's already doing. But if weapons are involved, it gives the state full legal justification to act forcefully. Is Amin Gandapur not aware of this? Is he that politically naive or as inexperienced as a teenager? Of course not. So this kind of rhetoric is clearly not in PTI's interest, regardless of whether his intention was to build trust or to appear strong. Also today, PTI held a protest in Washington, D.C., which saw a significant turnout. To counter it, the government tried to bring in its own supporters to claim that only a few troublemakers were protesting and the majority were supporting the government or Field Marshal Asim Munir. But when you watch the videos, only a few government supporters can be seen, maybe 4 or 5 people, while the vast majority are PTI supporters protesting against General Asim Munir's visit. Regarding this visit, multiple sources are now confirming that General Asim Munir was not invited by the United States government. This visit was in connection with America's 250th anniversary celebrations, and he is participating on that basis. Even United States sources have confirmed this. And now, many Pakistani diplomats, even those considered close to the establishment, are also confirming that this is not an official state invitation. It's a self-initiated visit, not a formal one, so anyone thinking that he'll meet Trump or hold important political meetings during this trip is probably mistaken. Such possibilities now seem quite slim. Let's see what Pakistan gains from this visit, especially since it's happening at such a critical time when a war is already unfolding in the region. Now, in the final part, let's talk about Imran Khan's solitary confinement. Initially, PTI remained completely silent on this. I even tweeted today asking, has this now been normalized? That visits are being denied again and nobody seems to care, as if it's now a routine thing? But now some movement has started on Twitter. People have started to speak up. Today, Imran Khan tweeted strongly about it, saying, "We will not let this be normalized." This denial of access to Imran Khan and the delay in his case hearings is unacceptable. Later today, PTI also held an official press conference reacting to this and stating that this is Imran Khan's legal right to have access to family and meetings, and it is being denied. So now this issue is gaining traction. Let's see when Imran Khan is finally allowed to meet someone. I personally think Amin Gandapur will likely be allowed a meeting with him soon, and after that, the budget approval process will move forward. because Gandapur matters in certain decisions, and he'll probably tell Imran Khan, if I'm to restore any credibility, I need to meet you so I can say the budget has your approval. If the budget is passed without Imran Khan's approval, then even the relatively quiet supporters will become agitated and everything might fall apart. So, I believe a meeting will happen soon. That wraps up our translation of Samina Pasha's video. I hope this English version helped you understand her message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.